Hello, ladies, gentlemen, farm animals, children, clowns, anybody else in the neighborhood, my neighbors, come on in through the window. Welcome. It is another NGS Season 10 matchup. Tonight, we take you to Division C West with Resurgence of the Storm versus Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Ooh, I'm going to be saying that a lot. I'm going to be saying it wrong quite a bit, so I apologize. Let's catch up to speed here. We have everybody in the lobby. I think we're about to go. Let's take a quick look at the maps, and we'll see where we're headed. Okay, coin toss was won by Resurgence of the Storm. They wanted hero pick. So Garrulous Gaberlunzies banned out Braxis and Alterac Pass. Resurgence of the Storm banning out Cursed Hollow and Volskaya Foundry, leading us to map number 1, picked by Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and it's going to be Towers of Doom. So that's where we are headed, folks. And I think we're going to be heading there quite soon. All right. I think we're gonna start close to on time. Everybody was in lobby and all set up. I don't have much to report. I do have to say I'm a little bit rusty though. I haven't been casting a whole ton lately, so apologies. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and watching this awesome matchup. I forgot to mention Resurgence of the Storm currently number 2 in Div C West, and Garrulous Gaberlunzies number 1 in Div C West. So this is like a top number 1 versus number 2 team here. Quite an exciting matchup. Okay. I'm just gonna let the teams know that I'm ready whenever they are. And we'll get into that in just a minute. Oh my goodness. All right. I love that these teams have committed to the portrait synergy. I'll show you a little bit of that real quick. Look at all these portraits matching. Quite nice. Love to see it. And I think we're actually getting into the game. I think I saw a countdown. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness, it's loud. Towers of Doom. I didn't get anybody to come in and suffer casting with me this evening, so I'm sorry, but you're stuck with me. We're gonna make it work. Shame on Weenus. Shame. Big old shame. Big Scary Duck, what's up? Welcome. Glad to have you here. We are going to have the first ban by Resurgence of the Storm, choosing to take first hero pick after winning the coin toss. Quite popular. People like first pick. I hear Diva's still strong, Gazla's still strong. We just had a patch. Of course I read it. I know everything about that patch that just came out and the implications that therein. I have no idea. Big old Dibbles ban. All right, I guess I should look up and see if Garrulous Gaberlunzies like to play that. It is. Their most played, on their most played list, Diablo. Played 7 times with a win rate of 85.7%. I'm going to try to hit my cough switch and not blow you out, because I need to cough. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so Diablo, a good target ban here. There's Zeratul getting banned out by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. I think we should do the same thing. Let's check and see if Resurgence of the Storm has played much. It says in Hero's profile that they've only played Zeratul 1 time. But then also it says that they've played it 3 times with a 66.67% win rate. So 2 out of 3 games. So sometimes you just don't want to deal against a good Zeratul. It's something you don't want to deal with. No blame there. Here comes the next ban. And it's going to be Stukov. Stooky Dookie. Say goodbye. Not today. Big Sam 188. Let's go Geo and GG. Welcome, Big Sam. Are you Big Uncle Sam? Can you tell us what's going on with this election? Holy crap, it's coming down to the wire. But let's not talk about politics. Let's talk about HOTS. It's way more exciting, and these teams are way more important. All right, here we go. Last ban of the 2 bans coming out, and it's going to be Diva, still ranking up there, I believe, on the power charts. Garrulous Gaberlunzies says goodbye to Diva, and just out of curiosity, let's see if Resurgence has been playing a lot of Diva lately. We do have 6 games played with a 100% win rate on Diva, so maybe that was the super secret hide this ban. Maybe the other team will ban it first, so Another target ban coming out from these teams tonight. And here we go. Gazlo is going to be the first pick for Resurgence of the Storm. Here comes two almost instant lock coming from Garrulous Gaberlunzies, picking up the Greymane and the ETC. All right, so we got a lot of CC coming out from ETC. Got a lot of blow up potential from Greymane. Gazlo, Pig Merlin, picking up the Gaz Boy. Must still be super strong. Always a pain to deal with. Did get some boost to wave clear, so we'll see what happens there. Never know if it's going to be the off lane or not. Following up, we have a Crusader and a Weird Dragon. Perseus picking up Johanna and, oh my goodness, Susie? Susie, I'm going to say Susie. Gonna pronounce it as Susie. Picking up Brightwing. And if it's not Susie, Suze me. That was terrible. That was bad. Ban number 3 coming up from Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Will it be another target ban? It is Chromie. Back to the stats. Let's check it out. What's our Chromie data? 8 times played Chromie. 75% win rate on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. The target bans are coming out. All right. So let's see if the 6th and final ban will also be a target ban here against Garrulous Gaberlunzies. I don't know. Do you ban out Malthael? They've played Sylvanas quite a bit. Malthael, Sylvanas. I'm going to go with those two. It's going to be Sylvanas. All right, the stats don't lie. And there you go. Actually, looking back at the stats, Sylvanas played 8 times with an 87.5% win rate from Resurgence of the Storm. All right. Very good, very good. Although, actually, was that them that have played that? No, that was Garrulous Gaberlunzies who have played Sylvanas 8 games, 87.5% win rate, and it makes sense. Here comes Tessator and Rhaegar. Big old wolf boy looking to get his chompers on the enemy team and maybe heal his own players when he can. Valera picking up Tessator, and Geo picking up that Rhaegar. Rhaegar, what do you have to say? I'm sure you have something on the books here. What's it gonna be?
What smells like wet dog? Oh, right.
This realm needs me.
That's you, Rhaegar. You smell like wet dog. Here comes Li Ming and Malthael. Last 2 picks. Wingman picking up that Li Ming thing, and C2D2 picking up the Malthael. All right, we got 1 pick left. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna see? Hard telling, not knowing. Maybe some kind of offlaner? Show me some kind of offlaner. What are we gonna get? Like a Sonya? Maybe something like an... Show me a Stab Daddy. I don't know. Hey, it's Sonya. We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. All right, excellent drafting here by both teams. I think we're gonna see maybe a Malthael dual soak. We'll see how that works. Although we do have Gazlo. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe Gazlo pushing out pressure in the bottom lane. We'll see. We're going to get to both these teams in just a moment here. Everyone stay tuned. We'll get into the game right after this. All right, and here we go. Let's get into the game. On the left-hand side, we have Resurgence of the Storm. We have C2D2 on the Malthael. We have Pig Merlin on the Gazlo. We have Susie playing that Brightwing. We have Wingman on the Li Ming. Who am I missing here? Oh, Perseus hiding out there. On Johanna. On the right-hand side, we have Garrulous Gaberlunzies. We have GG Sugar Bear playing on that Greymane. We have Grace there on the Sonya. We have TTO playing the ETC. Valera is going to be... Tassadar. Ooh, that's a spooky Tassadar. I like it. And let's see, who do we miss? Geo on the Rhaegar. All right, let's get into it. My game volume might be way too loud. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ooh boy, static charge getting picked up by Tassadar. Looking to stack that up. TTO taking some damage there. Also getting that prog rock, so working towards getting those globes, be able to heal themselves a little bit more and heal the team. And we're gonna see Sonya and Malthael duking it out. Probably doing some dual rotation here, but we do see a rotation back to the mid from Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Camps are up in under 10 seconds, folks. Who's gonna be the first to get their hands on some holiday pumpkins? There they are, all popping up at once. You love to see it. Both teams gonna go pick up their siege camps. Giving a little bit more attention here from Resurgence of the Storm, dedicating a few more players. A little more resources to getting that camp a little bit faster, but both camps taken at about the same time, so it's close, folks. It's close on the comeback map. Towers of Doom. Comebacks for days. Everyone's having a tea party down in the bottom lane. A tea party with these pumpkins. Both teams slamming into each other, throwing some orbs, diving in a little bit, doing a little bit of damage. No full commit yet, but Sugar Bear is a little bit low. Getting very low, dropping down to 170 HP, having to back on up. Get a little more healed up, and then looking for a possible re-engage here. We do have pumpkins barely still up on the side of Resurgence of the Storm, but they are getting taken out as well. A nice job clearing those pumpkins. Resurgence of the Storm clears a Garrulous Gaberlunzies pumpkins a little bit faster, a little quicker, maybe a little bit more range, perhaps? Perhaps. And we can't leave the offlaners out of the mix, though. C2D2 cleaning up the mid, soaking up that XP, as you do with that big old fat XP straw. Here comes Grace, though, and the rest of Garrulous Gaberlunzies looking for that gank. C2D2 does escape the jaws of death for now, as we are still killless. Going into getting close to the 3rd minute here. We do have altars activating in 20 seconds. It will be a threesome in the bottom, in the top left, and the top right of altars, that is. Each one currently worth 4 shots. 12 shots on the board. Who will get them? We're going to see Sonya get the top left. We're going to see C2D2 get the top right for Sonya, top left for Malthael. And we're going to be skirmishing down here in the bottom to see who gets this bottom channel. Valera starting the channel, not able to complete. And here come both of the offlaners to join in a 5v5 down here in the bottom. Knock boots and get some kills. Let's see what happens. C2D2 getting very low and his first blood. GG Sugar Bear dropping low as well. Getting that kill, starting the channel. Protective wall formed by the rest of Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and that channel is going to go off. That's a 4-shot advantage going over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and the first kill of the game. We'll call it a gank, but all the members were there.
I will find you.
First kill goes over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies as they claim first blood. Whew. We're just getting started here, folks. Plenty of game left to play. Only a 4-shot advantage. And this map, you know, really can go either way, all the way till the end. So here we go, back into the lanes. Grace getting all that XP. We do see the siege camp picked up, the siege camp picked up by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Maybe they'll be able to push that forward a little bit. We do see a little bit of vision check here from TTO, looking to see what's going on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. Try to keep them off their camp. Garrulous Gaberlunzies trying to walk their own units in, try to get those pumpkins up on the wall. Pig Merlin blocked by a force wall, and down goes TTO. 4v3, but they are low on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. They're looking for another kill. There's the Unstoppable coming out from Valera, and Valera's gonna get away as well as Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear snapping off some pistol shots. Pew, pew, pew. However, as they stay too long, out there comes a polymorph onto Sugar Bear. Oh, down to 190 HP, but able to escape. Risky play. You love to see it. Very exciting. Very exciting. Low health going in. My goodness. Boss is now up. Let's check out this boss here. Yeah, he's got some cool hair going on there. Flames. Yep. Very good. Okay, that's the boss. Meanwhile, at the halls of justice, we do have an altar spawning. 3 seconds. It's in the bottom down here. Both teams. Ooh, and look at that. Li Ming does get disintegrated, but not with her own ability. A good kill pick up there from Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and that will help them secure this 4 shots. Valeera getting the channel. It's another 4-shot advantage there, so they're up to 8. Not very good at math, so I'll probably say it wrong, but 8 shots ahead at the moment. Getting a little siege damage down here in the bottom, but Li Ming's back up, ready to rock, join in the 4-man push into the bottom. We are close to 10s, looking for 10s. We do have 75 charges of static charge, or I guess, oh, here we go. Here comes the dive onto Perseus. There is Susie popping that Gladiator's medallion, getting that unstoppable. There's a 5-minute cooldown, but well used. As the action continues down here in the bottom lane, 10s online for both teams now as they're sorting through their heroics, picking how to best kill their opponents. Ooh, Pig Merlin not connecting. Here comes Falling Sword as Perseus comes in, gets that kill there on to Greymane, looking for more. Oh, Geo getting very, very low. Not getting the kill, though, with Last Rites. Love to see Falling Sword. That's fun. No Blessed Shield. Gonna see that sword falling. What else rounds out here? We got Gravel Bomb, as we saw from Gazlowe. Wave of Force from Li Ming. We have that Blink Heal popping off on Suzy on Brightwing. Tassadar picking up Black Hole. We do have a Mosh Pit from ETC. Bloodlust from Rhaegar. Wrath of the Berserker and Cursed Bullet. All right, so that rounds it out for both teams. And here's a possible invade coming from Resurgence of the Storm. They're going in deep. Here comes a Mosh on 2 of the members of Resurgence of the Storm. C2D2 getting low. Here comes a Blink Kill. Not fast enough as Gazlowe goes down, as well as Malthael. So it's a double kill going out for Garrulous Gaberlunzies.
Double kill.
And the camp claimed. Well played there. All right, there's one channel. Looking for another. There she blows. More shots. 20 to 36 as Garrulous Gaberlunzies push their advantage into the bottom, trying to take this bell tower over into the bottom lane. Bottom lane is very powerful on this map as you have all the sapper camps. Oh, bullet comes out, but it does not connect. And here comes the chase. Have the Garrulous Gaberlunzies stayed too long? Nope. Looks like they're going to be able to get out just fine. Siege camp invade, though. Feeling emboldened. Close to 13, but not quite there yet. We are on an even talent tier. Here comes the Gas Bomb, not connecting. Falling Sword coming onto the back line, onto Sugar Bear. Here comes the Last Rites, and that will claim the kill there. And now it's going to be Garrulous Gaberlunzies on the run. GTO. It's got a GTFO. Oh my goodness. Almost going down. Nice there. Good play there by Resurgence of the Storm. They took a fight before 13. Oh my goodness. And there is a big blow up onto Desator. And now it's time for Resurgence of the Storm. They're surging away. Looking to get some damage on this bottom bell tower themselves. Altars spawning in 26 seconds, both up in the top hand lane. Out comes the Polymorph. Onto TTO. Popping that Gladiator's medallion, though. Get out of that and any follow-up CC. However, the Sappers make it in. Splattering all over that bottom bell tower. Here we go. Altars activating in 7. Both teams making their way up. It's so tense I can taste it. It looks like we might just get a trade here. Even trade. C2D2 gonna get that. Valeera gonna get that. And here we go. Boss is up. Would be an early boss. And just like that, both teams go back to their assigned lanes. Grace and C2D2 soaking everything up like a super soaker. Siege camp time on the side of Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Let's see if they can fight for those pumpkins in the mid lane and get some traction going, and maybe getting some more damage on this bottom tower. Both of the towers are down. Oh my goodness, a big slide, and Pig Merlin goes down. Stuck. Here comes Black Hole coming out, catching Wingman a little bit. Here comes a Forest Wall, and here comes a big Mosh catching 3. My goodness. Down goes Malthael and Brightwing. Here comes Falling Sword as an escape. Perseus backing up as much as they can. That's a triple kill going out for Garrulous, Gaberlunzies, and they're looking for more. Will they be able to catch Perseus? Getting knocked back. Here comes some orbs, but it's not enough. I apologize. It's not a triple kill. It is a quad kill for Garrulous, Gaberlunzies. They do claim this bottom fort as well. Nice play there. Nice team fight. On their way to 16s. Getting there sooner than later. Here we're in for a triple altar activation. I'm gonna take a little sippy from my coffee. Excuse me for a second. Oh my goodness. Woo, wake up. Excitement's here. All right, here we got the camp steal. The siege camp was stolen here by Garrulous, Gaberlunzies. And now we're just gonna see a little bit of an exchange. Grace, C2D2, and then here, Valera. Garrulous, Gaberlunzies getting 2 channels and having 4 of these bell towers. That's a lot of shots. Already down to 6 health, core health on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. Looking for a fight here. Here comes the force wall. Here comes the black hole. Not quite connecting, but TTO sets up a nice kill there with a slide. Down goes Gazlo. This is going to be tough. This is going to be real tough for Resurgence of the Storm. They only have 6 health left. They're down talent here. My goodness. They are defending this bottom fort. Controlling 4 towers. And now all they have to do is really just wait. They have the Talontier advantage. 16's close on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. Meanwhile, Malthael soaking up the mid. Sonya soaking up the top and back and forth between top and mid. Any action's going to happen down here. Will Resurgence of the Storm be able to get a pick here? They are sending C2D2 down, possibly looking for a 5v4, but you got to be careful fighting underneath that tower. If you fight underneath that tower, you can find yourself in a bad spot. Mosh is up. Here comes Falling Sword for the engage. Oh, out comes Bullet. C2D2 goes down. Not able to get off last rites. Here comes the Gaz Bomb. Gonna catch 2, but down goes Gazlo. Sugar Bear getting low, but running forward into the fray. Even taking some tower shots here from the core. Getting low and will go down. But there is a counter kill, and we do have Death Mosh popping off. Down goes Greymane, Li Ming, and Johanna. It's another quad kill. Count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Garrulous, Gaberlunzies need more than just this 1 channel on the bottom, though. This will only be worth 5 shots, unless I'm completely wrong. So they need to find some more shots somewhere else, whether it's Oh, they got pumpkins in 2! Oh, I missed it! It's it. That's it. That's game. I missed the pumpkins. Well played. GG's. Garrulous, Gaberlunzies take game number 1. All right, let's update the score. Garrulous, Gaberlunzies, thank you for holding that notification windows until I've switched to here. All right, Garrulous, Gaberlunzies taking game number 1. They had quite a bit of core health left by the end of that game. This was the map of their choosing, though, so they had a strategy and they went with it. Turned out to go quite well. 13-5 as far as kills. Getting that soak on Sonya's. Look at that Malthael soak, though. Almost 110,000 siege. Getting the 17,000 XP soaked by both offlaners. Nice work there. That was fun. Those were big 4-man fights, and usually not just a single pick, but really getting in deep and getting maybe 2, 3, sometimes even 4 kills. My goodness. Big Sam says Resurgence needs to find a whale to deal with Greymane if they want to win. GG crushes with him every match they pick him. Well, you can only ban out so many, so maybe you got to get some counterplay there. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll even be banned next game. We will be going to game number 2, getting to that match. I'm not sure where we're going. I'm not sure where we're going quite yet, but we'll figure that out. I should watch chat and make sure I can get into the next lobby. So, Resurgence of the Storm. It's up to them. It's their choice for game number 2 if they want first hero pick or if they want to pick the map. They chose to to pick the hero for game number 1. Will they do it again? Hard saying. Let's take a look and see what's left to pick up. All right, not able to pick up Braxis, not able to pick up Alterac, not able to pick Cursed Hollow, Volskaya, or Towers of Doom, which we just played. So, you could do a little BOE in there. You could do a little Dragonshire, some Hanamura, Infernal Shrines, Tomb of the Spider Queen. What am I missing? I think that might be it. Yup. So, there's your choices. Where would I want to go? Let's see if Braxis is out. Yeah, I don't know. I always like Tomb of the Spider Queen. I like to see them spider butts, but that's just me. All right. Let's see if I can pull up. I might pull this up. Let's see what happens. If I click that, does it do anything? Nope. Interesting. All right. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay. Here we are looking at heroes played by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. So this gives you a little bit of an idea of what heroes have been played by this team. Malthael was stolen. So that's something that's kind of interesting there. Sonya says it's only been played twice. As we see, it's been played again and played for a win. There is the Sylvanas, which was banned out, and the Diablo, which is banned out. So Resurgence of the Storm has done their homework. They know what to ban. Highest win rate, Thrall, 2 games, 100%. Artanis, 2 games, 100%. And then Stab Daddy himself, 1 game at 100%. Sometimes these numbers differ, but going to the Grey Mane, 6 times, 100%. Yeah, that is something to watch out for sure. Okay, let me go back to the game and see if they're... Oh, they are waiting for me. And it looks like we are going to... Infernal Shrines for game number 2. So I'm going to ask and see who... Oh, actually, I can just look. All right, so the first draft will be Team 1. That means that Garrulous Gaberlunzies have picked the map. All right, so I'm going to mark that down. We are going to Infernal Shrines. All right, so the maps look like this. We made it. We did it. And now we're back. Rip Blackheart's gone, but never forgotten, says Big Sam. Oh my goodness. I would, if the teams were like, we want to play, I would just be like, hey, I'm just a caster. Like, I can't tell you not to play that map, and maybe we would just play it. I don't know. I'd love to see me some Blackheart Spay. All right. So it looks like we have all the players in the lobby. I think they're just getting themselves settled. And then we're going to get into game number 2. This is a best of 3 series. 1, 2, 3. I wanted to go to 3 games, but that's just selfish because I love casting teams. And I love exciting games. There were some big team fights. There were some big team fights that last game. Infernal Shrines. We might even see even bigger team fights here because it's a centralized objective. Everyone's going to the shrine. Maybe not the offlaners, I don't know. But there's only one objective. It's not split like all those different altars that we just saw on Towers of Doom. So can't wait to get into game number 2 and see some big team fights once again. Let's see. All right, so I did play a clip for Rhaegar. Brightwing, do you have something creepy to say from game number 1, healer choice?
I like happy things like puppies and rainbows and dead enemies.
There's something messed up with that dragon. I tell you what, son. All right. I'm just going to double check and make sure that this map, was picked here by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. I don't suppose it really matters, but, you know, we like to be as accurate as we can. Let's see. Apocalypsio says, since you haven't read patch notes, they updated Warhead Junction. Oh, if only Warhead Junction was a choosable map, then maybe we would see it tonight in this matchup. But what did they change? Maybe, did they make it better? Did they make it work? Does it finally work now? Can it be an NGS? That would make Born to Shine very, very happy. Good old Warhead Junction. I kind of like that map. All right, here we go. Let's get into the draft. Infernal Shrines. Garrulous Gaberlunzies looking to get the domination with a win here in game number 2. Resurgence of the Storm needs to win this game to move on and continue the play this evening and get to that third game in this best of 3 series. Whew. All right, I expect more of the same. More Diablo, more Sylvanas bans, more maybe Greymane this time. But I don't expect it first. I think they're going to stick with the same formula. I think they're going to go with Diablo. And then I think they might mix it up, bring in a ban. I have no idea. On Greymane second and then third Sylvanas. All right. There's one. Respect ban for Dibbles. I guess it's respecting the research. Haven't been able to play Diablo yet, so Garrulous Gaberlunzies on the other foot now for their turn to ban. And hey, if you're winning, why switch it up? We might see similar bans coming out from Garrulous Gaberlunzies as well for game number 2. Sad, out of coffee. Once again, Zeratul ban. It worked last time. This is probably the coolest coffee mug ever. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I'm excited about it because it's Heroes of the Storm, which they don't make much merch. And look how big it is. It's huge. It's like a big, this is a big coffee mug. Anyways, it's empty now. Ripperoni. All right, second ban. Show me that Greymane ban. Ooh, ETC, respecting the tank. All right, I like it. Also a good ban. ETC setting up some excellent plays. TTO setting up some excellent plays. Game number 1, getting those stuns in. Some pretty good moshes as well. Not gonna lie. Bot boss is gone, and there is a teleport from bot to topish, says Apocalypsio. My goodness. They have made some changes. That sounds wild. All right, last ban coming out from Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Are we going to see the same? And we do see a Diva ban once again. Keeping it classy, keeping it on track. Now we're starting to get dirty. First pick territory. Excuse me. My goodness.
The crusade calls.
Perseus once again picking up that lady in plate, Joe Haha Hana. That is one... I don't know if I can say that, but very good tank. We'll just say, yeah, Johanna's a great tank. Little, I love the spicy pick of Falling Sword too over Blessed Shield game number 1. And here, speaking of spicy, we do see Stooky Dookie getting picked up there by Geo, and we see TTO picking up May. Oh me, oh my. And look at Anduin in his spiffy gear, picked up by Susie, and Wingman picking up the Mephisti. Love to see it. Jen Surge, welcome to chat. Glad to see you. Welcome in. This is game number 2. Resurgence of the Storm is looking to surge up and take game number 2 to keep this series going. Final ban for Garrulous Gaberlunzies. A little bit more of a luxury ban now that they've gone through the Zeratul and the Diva. Who will be next? Gazlo. Respect from last game. Zapping out Gazlo, maybe next time. You gotta love the respect. Like when you get respect banned, you're like, it feels good. But then at the same time, you're like, shoot, that's exactly who I was gonna play. Damn them for respecting me. That's refreshing. I should slow down on the liquids, otherwise I'm gonna have to like pee during game 6. Last ban, it's gonna be Sylvanas. More respect of the draft information coming from Resurgence of the Storm. They do not want to deal with a Sylvanas who does not come to the objective, instead pushes once again. We're going to see Sonya picked up by Grace, or Grace. It's probably Grace. Probably not, yeah, Is this a GIF versus GIF? GIF? Don't get me started. If you call a GIF a GIF, we're not friends. We're lovers. No, I'm just kidding. Greymane getting picked up once again. Sugar Bear slapping around with the big boy himself. Greymane with those big old mitts and those cursed bullets. And let's see. Apocalypsio says that with Greymane, unbeatable. Is that true? We're about to find out. As we see the number 2 team in Div C West, Resurgence of the Storm, take on the number 1 team, Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Cassia Malthael. All right, so we're going to see Malthael picked up again, and here Pig Merlin switching over to the Cassia. Okay. Love to see it. Good stuff. All right, we got 3 blondes on Resurgence of the Storm. And, okay, so Greymane's brown hair. Stukov, he's got that hat, hard to tell. May? Is this going to be blonde versus brunette? Well, we got Sonya and KT in there as distractions with their different hair colors, but we will see Kael'thas being picked up by Valeera as the last pick. These are some spicy drafts. Oh, which one do I like more? It's hard to say. We'll just have to see. We'll see who has the best team fight, who has the best soak, who has the best plan for game number 2 as we get into this next matchup. These are your teams. We will see you on the other side. Ta-ta for now. Prepare yourselves for battle, mortals. On the left-hand side, we have Resurgence of the Storm. We have Perseus on Johanna. We have Susie playing Anduin. We have C2D2 playing Malthael. We got Wingman on that Mephisti. And we got Pig Merlin hanging out on the Cassia on that Shark. Cassia, Shark, do. Just kidding. On the right-hand side, we have Garrulous, Gaberlunzies with JJ Sugar Bear playing on that Greymane. We've got TTO playing May. We have Grace playing the Sonya. We have Geo playing on that Stukov, and we have Valeera playing KT. That is such a weird May skin. I like it though. It confused me. It kerfluffled me for quite a spell. Big Sam says going hard commit to the GM counter, I see. With that Cassia, perhaps? I don't know. TTO getting a low, bro. Tanking that damage, though. Gonna live another day. And here we go. Once again, splitting off. Here comes Grace and C2D2 slapping each other in the face with their weapons, trying to get that slippery soak up in the top hand lane. Maybe even a dual soak. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, folks. Can't call it. We'll just wait. We gotta be patient. It's too early to tell. All right, Mana Addict on KT. We're not gonna get any kind of convection ovens going. Not doing any of that weirdness. Thunderstroke! Picked up by Cassia. Pig Merlin, gonna be stacking that on up, and here we go. Neutral Camp stolen by Resurgence of the Storm. Siege Camp picked up by Garrulous Gaberlunzies. They're gonna grab their own. Perseus. Doing a little bit of scouting there, making sure everything's on board. Grace doing what they can to push this camp forward a little bit. Get these goatmen goatin'. Put the go and goat, but here comes a possible invade. Susie on the point, does claim it, is getting pounced on. Down goes Anduin as first blood. Pig Merlin in a bad spot here as TTO and Sugar Bear flanking. Geo coming in as well, but it looks like Pig Merlin's going to escape by the skin of their chinny chin chin. I guess it's the hair of their chinny chin chin if you want to be a little bit more accurate, but I believe that's also from the 3 Little Pigs, so Pig Merlin, 3 little pigs. I don't know. I do what I can. It's not great, but here I am. Whoo! All right, a little bit of an XP lead going over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies as they get that first blood. And we're looking at a Bruiser Camp. Big Bruiser Camp getting picked up here by the boys and gals in red. Just boom, boom, boom. That slapping sound. Heavy slaps. C2D2 going to pick up the Bruiser Camp on the side of Resurgence of the Storm, though. So we're going to get a little bit of equal play there. And waiting a little bit, well, taking the camp a little bit later. I wonder if they might push out the enemy's camp first and let theirs push. I'm not sure. The shrine is activating, though, in 10 seconds. And we already see Garrulous Gaberlunzies there. They're there early. They're ready to rock and roll and get an advantage. Cassia up in the top. Pig Merlin going to try to take down the Shaman, leaving their own camp to push. A little bit dangerous to be down here if you're blue right now. Not a whole lot of backup. And here comes the battle. Wingman putting in a little bit of poke. Both teams at level 6. Looking for 7 if they can get it. A slight minion lead here for Garrulous Gaberlunzies as they're up to 21. Pig Merlin getting some fend. Trying to be offensive by getting that fend in there. Trying to do some damage. And TTO taking some damage. Going to have to back off. And Resurgence of the Storm claims the space for now, but not for long. GG Grace going on in. A lot of damage going out on Mephisto. Here's the Yeet of Faith, but it's not enough. And down goes Mephisto. Perseus maybe next. There goes that medallion, but it's not going to do anything. And there's a double kill going out to Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Nice play there as well as getting the Frozen Punisher, who's going to tra-la-la-la-la his way down the bottom lane. Going to get a little bit more push pressure since Garrulous Gaberlunzies got 2 kills there against Resurgence of the Storm. It's going to make it harder to defend. Here's a big old leap onto Susie. Oh my goodness, no. And Cassia goes down. Pig Merlin. Taking that, all that damage from the John Cena. Garrulous Gaberlunzies, they have 8. They got the talent tier advantage, and they get a lot of value out of this first Frozen Punisher. Taking down that bottom fort. All right. This Punisher is going to be going down pretty soon, so if they're going to evacuate, Garrulous Gaberlunzies got to do it now. And they may be sticking around. 7's online for Resurgence of the Storm as they may find it engage. Perseus pulling them back in. There we go. Let's see. The chase is on, but both teams not fully committing to running or to fighting. It's hard to say what's going on here. Even if they wanted to, I don't think Resurgence of the Storm can quite catch Garrulous Gaberlunzies. And that is a fort taken in the bottom lane, as well as a lot of damage done to this bottom keep. This bottom keep has lost 1 tower, pretty much 2 towers, and that front wall. All right, possibly looking for an engage here, as we do have a 5v3, but are protected by the wall. Here comes the other members, though, of Garrulous Gaberlunzies in a potential flanking gank, looking for a fight before 10, though. Grace taking a lot of damage. The silencing root on the point, hurting Perseus. Grace getting very, very low, and down goes Johanna, followed up by Sonya going down, and this is going to be a lot of death, I can tell you what. Down goes Mephisto, down goes Cassia, down goes Anduin. Oh, C2D2 trying to make something happen, and there it is. Team wipe a Rooney. 10's online. Garrulous Gaberlunzies making some big plays there. I like Resurgence of the Storm picking a fight, though. Before 10's, trying to balance that out, but Garrulous Gaberlunzies too strong on the point. Getting in there and getting those kills. It was very close on both sides. Level 11 to level 8. Got to be a little bit careful on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. They got to get some XP where they can. Try to get 10's themselves. Try not to fight it out. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get it before the next objective, but they are looking in the lanes and try and find that. Less than a level now needed to get your heroics. We're going to send Pig Merlin down to the bottom, get that soak there, and they will have it with Lickety Split within the next minute or so. Checking in on some of our stacks here. We do have Mana Addict up to 18 of 20. Thunderstroke, 22 of 65,535, which of course everyone gets to that many stacks. But let's check out 10s now online for both teams. Looking at Garrulous, Gaberlunzies, we do have Wrath of the Berserker once again, as well as Cursed Bullet, Pyroblast, Flailing Swipe, and Avalanche. On the side of Resurgence of the Storm, we are looking at Last Rites, Ball Lightning, Durance of Hate, Light Bomb, and Falling Sword. Oh, we get that Falling Sword again. Could be nasty with a follow-up of Light Bomb. Extra spicy amount of CC, as we do see the next shrine activating up in the top lane right about now. Here comes Falling Sword. Coming on in, C2D2 taking a lot of damage. Pyroblast coming on out. There's the Light Bomb, but it's not going to catch. Will tap, but it will not be enough to save them as C2D2 goes down. And now it is a 5v4. Pig Merlin going in deep. Valera solo, Sugar Bear solo. And there's the Avalanche catching two. Nice snowball maneuver from TTO. That was very close. Even down 4 to 5. Resurgence of the Storm almost getting a couple kills there. Taps are in order for the side of Garrulous, Gaberlunzies as they possibly want to go back in. Sugar Bear taking some big hits, getting some poppity pops there from Stukov though, healing up a little bit. And there's Sonya spinning to win on these minions, up to 15 already. But now it's a 5v5 as team members have re-engaged here on the side of Resurgence of the Storm, coming in with Falling Sword. Taking a lot of damage though. Perseus getting blown up, and that silence sealing the deal, and down they go. A nice slide in there by TTO, and there's a double kill, getting Mephisto as well. Counter kill, is it on the menu? Suzy, ooh, almost burning alive, but able to get the heal there as Ball Lightning comes out, causing some damage, but 13 talent tier advantage for Garrulous, Gaberlunzies, and they're only 9 minions away from claiming this next objective, which will be marching down the top lane. We will have Resurgence of the Storm team members coming back online to defend against it, but they are down a couple levels at this point. My goodness. Garrulous, Gaberlunzies coming out again strong in game number 2. It's not over though. Resurgence of the Storm, they can resurge, they can redo, they can retake this downward trend. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, pushing in. Here comes the Pyroblast. Wingman trying to get healed. Run, 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 run. Oh no! Cannot dodge it. Will take it. And down goes Mephisto. That is unfortunate. Another kill going over to Garrulous, Gaberlunzies, 1 to 13. And this top fort is in trouble. And it's on fire. Crumbling against this assault here by Garrulous, Gaberlunzies. Perseus trying to get in there. Trying to push back a little bit. However, TTO also getting in there. Out comes Cursed Bullet. TTO trying to keep the members of Resurgence of the Storm from getting back in. Missing there with the Avalanche. And there's the Falling Sword used defensively. But here comes Wingman zapping everybody with his Duracell battery hula hoop. Pig Merlin on fire. Watch out. Don't spread it. And there's a good disengage from Geo, slapping everybody with the main man hand. Oh, look at TTO getting low. Popping ice. Healing up. Ooh. Very good chases by Resurgence of the Storm. Just not quite able to pick up those kills. And Pig Merlin, though, gets left behind and gets taken down. And here we have another Mortar and another Punisher. This one's going to be the Mortar Punisher, and it's coming. Okay. Down the top lane. Even talents here for now, but very, very close to 16 from the side of Garrulous, Gaberlunzies. If they pick this up, and it looks like they might pick it up sooner than later, especially with Sonya soaking the mid. This is going to be a tough defense for Resurgence of the Storm. Oh, Suzy! Taking just enough damage and going down. May getting the kill there on TTO. Mortar Punisher already down to about 50% health. It keeps jumping around. Get off your feet and jump around. And that crazy silence by Geo right underneath the Punisher. That 1-2 push. Teaming up with the big boy. Nice kill there for Garrulous, Gaberlunzies. And I would say if this Punisher had more health, could possibly end here. But I think they're just going to back off as Garrulous, Gaberlunzies got what they came for. They're looking good. They're going to steal this Bruiser camp and try to figure out what to do next. Looking for some looking for some XP, perhaps. C2D2 is on the side of Garrulous Gaberlunzies. In kind of deep. You got to get out, though. Here they come. If they find you, you're toast. Oh, booking it. Still no fort to retreat to, but a little deeper than Garrulous Gaberlunzies want to go, and C2D2 gets out safe. Looking for 16s on the side of Resurgence of the Storm. Try to match up that talent tier. Working on this bottom camp. Taking it for free. They basically have map control at this point. They can take what they want as long as they stay together. Resurgence of the Storm's got to be careful about not trying to pick the right fight. No! Here comes a possible gank opportunity. On fire. All the way back. There's not much of a front wall at all down here in the bottom keep. Garrulous Gaberlunzies are looking for that pick. They're trying to find out before Resurgence gets 16. They're going to try to force a fight by pushing pressure on this bottom keep. Here comes Light Bomb, as well as Falling Sword. Not quite the setup they're looking for. It won't quite be enough. This might be full retreat. So you see Ball Lightning come out, and it's going to be Mephisto that goes down. Now it's a 4v5. Still don't have 16s. Talent tier advantage going over to Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and they don't want to press it. It looks like they're going to back off. Maybe they're baiting. Maybe they're trying to get one member of Resurgence of the Storm to step up and stun them down. Maybe give them an avalanche into Africa. I'm not sure. We'll see. Perseus standing out a little bit out in front, trying to burn down these minions. Down goes the keep and is silenced. Oh my goodness. Look at that coordinated blow up there as Cursed Bullet comes out. The silence as well. Grace is gonna get last rites. C2D2 getting that counter kill in there, sneaky in the bush. But here comes the Pyroblast, and that's not looking good. Down goes Mephisto. All right, 2 for 1 there for Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Also, bottom keep, dunked. Top keep, dunked. We still have all 6 of the forts. 3 forts, 3 keeps up on the side of Garrulous Gaberlunzies. We're already on core cleanup over here. Got to keep those lanes pushed out. Resurgence of the Storm is in a tough place. Shrine activating 10 seconds in the mid bot. Bruiser camp. Bruiser camp time here for Garrulous Gaberlunzies. Resurgence of the Storm. Maybe looking to pick a fight before 20. I don't know. They're in a tough spot. A lot of love for Geo in the chat. Sorry I'm falling behind, not catching everything, folks, but there's just a lot of fighting going on. A lot of monster plays by both teams. Trying to catch Greymane. Here comes Light Bomb as well as Falling Sword. And TTO, though, coming on the back, looking for that avalanche. Does find one. It's going to get Mephisto onto the back, and Mephisto gets blown up, sending the mage to the back, and there's going to be a counter kill on to May as CTO gives their life for the 1v1. 20's now online for the side of Garrulous Gaberlunzies, and they're in a much better position to start taking the shrine, as there is 3 catapults and a camp on the core in the top hand lane. Resurgence say, we're going to fight it out, though. Susie taking a lot of damage in the back, and there, down goes Sugar Bear. There's that counter kill that they needed. Counter kill, actually, now it's a 4v3, so maybe they can get this objective. Grace poking. Pig Merlin, though, saying, I can give you... Oh, my goodness, and look at that. Grace staying in, collecting the Punisher, spinning to win all over that objective. Perseus still going forward and fighting. It might be time to get back and defend, but the core is gone down. No one was able to go back and defend against the catapults and the Shaman camp. That was a hard position to be in. It's between a rock and a hard place there. You got the Punisher coming, or you got the catapults and all the camps on the core. Like you can't be both places at the same time. My goodness. All right, so there is. Let me adjust the score here. That is going to be it as far as games for these 2 teams. We have Garrulous Gaberlunzies getting the 2-0 domination, remaining at the top of Div C West as the #1 seed. I think we do have Randy Newman somewhere in there in the top 4 because they haven't played quite as many matches. So I think they're in there as well. hard to say exactly where everyone's going to be because of flex matches, but well played. Well played by both teams. Garrulous Gaberlunzies taking that victory tonight, though. Oof. Looks like it reigns true. That gray mane. Undefeated. Watch out. My goodness. Big Sam, thanks for redeeming those 69 mother cluckers. Let's get some questions for Resurgence of the Storm. We're going to ask some questions maybe from Garrulous Gaberlunzies if we can get them into a interview. Here we are. Welcome everybody in chat. My goodness. What a matchup. All right, it looks like we're going to be hearing from Valera, the co-captain, assistant captain here from Garrulous Gaberlunzies. So we're going to jump in there and talk with them for a moment. Here we go. Hello, hello. Congratulations on a 2-0 domination this evening.
Thanks, Venus. Appreciate that. Thanks for casting, by the way. Appreciate that too.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure. You guys put on a wonderful performance. How are you guys feeling after we are talking to Valera? Is that how you say it, right?
Valera, it's all the same.
Oh, if it's Valera, then shame on me. Shame on Venus. Shame. Hey now, Valera, can't you ta. All right, so how are you guys feeling after that 2-0 victory?
We're actually feeling really, really good. We're coming into this week with 4 matches. We actually had to take a week off as well for some personal stuff, so practice was kind of down, but we really are showing up this week, and we feel really good about tonight for sure. We were looking forward to tonight's match, so.
Well, you get your chance to fight the number 2 team in the division, and you come out with a domination. So that that cements you up in the first spot still. And how many games have you played? Was this your second to last?
We have 2 more. So we have Team Maroon and Respect the Goose coming up tomorrow and Saturday. So.
Oh my goodness, you guys are just playing like all week.
Yep, all week long.
That's right. Okay, so you had 8 matches played, and then after tonight, you're at 9. So you still have 2 more opportunities to get even more points. This is going to give you a lead of 4 points. Me trying to do math. Let me stream live as I try to do math, and it's really bad. I think this puts you 4 points ahead of second place right now. And Randy Newman looming in the darkness, and Team Rainbow Strike Go in 4th, both tied at 21 points. Although Team Rainbow Strike Go has played a few more matches. Okay, so back to the matches tonight. You guys picked up both the maps, right? You chose both maps.
Yep.
As well as sticking to some research I see that you've done against Resurgence of the Storm. I could tell by looking at their hero pool and who you banned out. Do you do the same about maps too, or just heroes, or both?
Yeah, we take all aspects of scouting pretty seriously. There's a couple members on the team that'll kind of go into it pretty deeply. So, and then we discuss it as a team well before the match to kind of see where we want to go with it. So yeah, we do research on every team that we play. That's pretty important to us. Very good,
very good. Did you guys spend much time on the patch notes today before your match? Is that something that influenced tonight at all?
Oh yeah. It's definitely a project I had to do during the work day today for myself. But yeah, definitely we take a look at patch notes and everything before we get down to play.
So in between TPS reports, you're like, I gotta look up what these patch notes say. Yep. All right, very good.
Yeah. That's right.
That's dedication, right? I mean, fitting it in where you can.
It's those cover sheets that really get me most of the time.
Oh, another cover sheet. Yeah. Let's cover my face because I'm out of here.
Oh dear.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing about playing for Garrulous Gaberlunzies?
I mean, the best thing about playing for this team is all the try hard that we get out of this. It's insane. I don't think any other team really has the type of opportunities we have as a team, and I'm really grateful for that. It's completely different than anything I've ever played in HOTS before. Even in the competitive scene, I've been doing a few seasons now. It's never been like this. It's great. I love it. It's absolutely great.
So you guys are getting deep and sweaty.
Definitely. All the time.
That's great, and that's something that's fun about NGS is you have teams of all kinds of different types and skill levels and things like that, and some teams are like, yeah, we're just here to have fun, and some are like, guys, let's get sweaty, let's get into it, put in the time, play the games. So it's fun to hear from all types. Let's see. Do I have any questions? So there's no chance of convection on KT. We're not going to be seeing that anytime soon.
Oh, I mean, you never know. Well, it used to be my favorite build, and then, they told me, this is how you're supposed to play Kael'thas. Doesn't mean it's not viable, guys. All right, Convection is probably still the best talent in the game, in my opinion. But, you gotta kind of do what your team tells you to do sometimes.
That is true. That is very true. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
I haven't found much value in Convection anymore, Venus, to be honest with you. I really did fall in love with it before, and I don't get as much out of it anymore.
And now the love is lost. I understand.
Yeah.
Can you describe the fan base of Geo, because they are going off in chat right now?
To be honest with you, I have no idea who any of those people are. I think he hires them, and then they come into chat. I'm not sure if they all use the same accounts or something I don't know. But Geo is definitely the most famous out of all of us.
Very good, very good. All right. Well, one last silly question, and then we'll let you get on out of here. And that is, if you had to make one commonplace animal in the United States one of the food staples, so one animal that's currently not eaten as food, if you had to make one of those currently now as a food source, what would it be? Which animal?
Wow. I would say a toad.
All right, so frog is going to be mainstream. Toad's going to be mainstream food here in the United States.
Big,
coming
fat,
soon.
juicy ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Their backs and they splutter everywhere. Those are the ones you want.
The big old toads, yes. Do you think there's a favorite part of the toad, like maybe the ribbits?
I was I was thinking more under the toadsicle. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, you got to get that toad oil. Yeah, agreed. Well, thank you very much for coming in and interviewing and for representing your team and answering my silly questions. Do you have any shout outs before we let you get on out of here?
Shout outs to all of our coaches who are doing amazing work, as we say every time. Couldn't do it without you guys. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Grace for putting it all together, man. We're doing a really good job with this. And shout out to you for casting. Appreciate you.
Oh, you bet. Oh, although learn to type, Weenus. Well, thank you. Yeah, continue, please.
Man, one of the better teams we've definitely played for sure. So we really appreciate them too.
Excellente. Yeah. Big shout outs. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. You can get out of here and go congratulate and have party with the rest of your team. Congratulations once again for your 2-0 victory, and we'll see you in the playoffs.
Yeah. Thanks, Weenus. We'll see you then. Take it easy.
You bet. You as well. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. Whee! And then we're out of there. All right. Well, I think that just about does it, friends. There is way too much to catch up into chat. You guys have been pounding away. Geo, thanks for the stream. Of course. Well played. A bunch of us game back in the day together. Geo is our boy, says Big Sam. All right, so like from the old days. All right, very good. You guys are catching on some in there. Anything, Geo or Riot? My goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's a lot more fun hanging out with a bunch of you friends while we watch these amazing games. And I think that just about does it. I'm Weenus. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/moistweenus. And if you're here, you've already found me. You can find me on Twitter talking about stupid stuff, at moistweenus. I think that's all I got. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. Stay classy. And let's see. Gotta play something. Let's see. Oh, we'll play... well, this is gonna get me banned. Oh, well. Through the tulips with me. All right, that's it. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. What do I play to end? We'll play this. This is your teams. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.